My name is Catherine Dahl. This presentation is on the rise of peanut allergies for Nursing 447, Fort Hays State University. Today's learning objectives include reviewing statistics and facts regarding peanut allergies, identifying theories behind the rise of peanut allergies, and discussing peanut allergy treatment, prevention, and cure. According to the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology, the peanut allergy rates of children 18 years of age and under have tripled over an 11-year period. Results from a 2015-2016 survey indicates 8% of U.S. children have food allergies. Peanuts were the most commonly identified food-causing anaphylaxis, accounting for 26% of such claims between 2007 and 2016. Very interesting statistic here is only about 20% of children will outgrow their peanut allergies. This peanut allergy epidemic, as I would like to call it, is concerning to me. As growing up in the 90s, graduating in 1995, I don't remember there being peanut-free classrooms or peanut-free schools, and I used to bring peanut butter sandwiches to school. They used to serve peanut butter and honey sandwiches almost every day in the cafeteria. This graphic is interesting because it shows the peanut and nut anaphylactic reaction from 2007 to 2016. In 2007, it was just roughly under 5%, and in 2016, it's up over 25%. This is a big deal, and those in the healthcare world need to be concerned about this. A few theories behind the rise that we will be discussing today are vaccination changes, foods we consume, and the environment. In regards to vaccination changes, in the 1990s is when peanut allergies began to rise. The CDC changed the child immunization schedule, adding 6 new vaccinations during this time frame. Peanut oil is an additive in vaccines, and some believe early injection of peanut oil potentially started this problem. Foods we consume as consumers. Genetically modified foods, or GMOs, are tested and approved by the Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, but no long-term studies have been done on the effects they have on the human body. Hormones and antibiotics that are injected into live animals and the dyes used after slaughter are making their way into our bodies at an increasing rate. Preservatives are the norm for most grains, fruits, and vegetables. If you think about the fresh fruits and vegetables that we eat, well, even the ones in our cereals or our breads, as far as grains go, they would never make the long journey from California to the central or Midwest if they didn't have some kind of preservative on them to keep them fresh for the consumers. I'm going to just talk briefly about how peanuts are grown. They are in the ground and are oftentimes rotated with cotton crops. The USDA found peanuts contained 8 different pesticides. They are full of glyphosates and had traces of fungicide. The graphic to the right just shows the 8 different pesticides and the residue that the USDA found on the peanuts. This is a nice picture. It has a lot of words on it, but it's very descriptive, and again, it just has some different symptoms of the peanut allergies: the itchy skin or hives, runny, congested nose, itching or tingling around the mouth, nausea. Anaphylaxis is, of course, a reaction to a peanut allergy or several other allergies. It is not as common as people think. I think that people think anaphylactic when they hear peanut allergy because it is life-threatening or can be life-threatening. Symptoms of anaphylaxis include impaired breathing, swelling of the throat, a sudden drop in blood pressure, pale skin or blue lips, fainting, and dizziness. Treatment and prevention. The first line of defense is always to carry an epinephrine pen to treat an accidental exposure to peanuts. There is the oral immunotherapy and the sublingual immunotherapy. Both are, being tested by allergists throughout the country. The oral or sublingual both go, in the mouth. One would be dissolved underneath the tongue, and then the epicutaneous immunotherapy or the peanut patch. That is another therapy that is becoming more popular. It's kind of like the nicotine patch. It just gives you small doses of the allergen. Prevention. Many public places, including schools, have peanut-free zones and peanut-free classrooms. According to the Food Allergen Labeling and Consumer Protection Act, the 8 major allergens must be declared in simple terms, either in the ingredient list or via a separate allergen statement on consumers or on products nowadays. School nurses have care plans documented for each child with peanut allergies. And another thing that they think might be working is an early introduction of peanuts, usually before 6 months of age, followed by regular consumption can help protect high-risk kids. But of course, follow the CDC guidelines and your doctor's recommendations. As far as cures go, there are currently no cures for allergies. Food allergy therapies are under studies in clinical trials but have not been approved for general use. Food allergies are managed by strict avoidance of the problem food and learning to recognize and treat the reaction. Here are a list of the references I used for this presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the Rise of Peanut Allergies.